As one of my friends likes to say, it's all good. And we've begun. Finding a comfortable posture. Undisturbed that one is focusing on our conversation. Becoming more and more aware as the moments are progressing of one's body's feeling, one's skin. What's going on with your skin? Where are you standing or sitting or lying down? In what manner have you chosen to position yourself today, now, in a posture comfortable, suitable for the opportunity of getting together, of having our conversation, of saying hello, of making a little trip together. You know, it's important to reinforce oneself. This is an important message to share. This is part of managing of one's consciousness. We need to facilitate creating habits and rituals of value to our goal of self-improvement. This is mindful meditation. This is another equal sign between what I've just said and mindful meditation. They are working hand in hand. They are of the same body and mind. They are one. They are part of the parcel of Homo sapiens and our evolution over a huge period of time. One's thresholds of accomplishment, one's success or failure, revolves around one's thinking, one's thoughts. Because your mind is more powerful than anything else. Your body is important, but your mind even more so. This is mindful meditation also is equal to these opportunities that exist, that accompany a moment in time and change the next moment that's coming up. It's looking at ourselves image by image, moment by moment. What are we doing with our bodies, but again, more importantly, with our minds? I wrote down this morning, managing one's consciousness. Thresholds of accomplishment, value. What one must do to merit a physical or mental progress. One's thresholds of accomplishment. What does one consider or think of in terms of one's desire? What are we doing? What are we doing in a physical or mental manner to accomplish our aims, our thresholds? And secondly, what is one's level of satisfaction? Is it the journey towards one's goal? Or is it the goal itself? Or is it both? How does one regard? What is one's level of satisfaction on one's journey? Because the journey is an important part of what we're doing moment by moment to reach the accomplishments we're seeking. What are we doing? Are we easily satisfied? Are we impossible to satisfy? What are our mental requirements that we make of ourselves, and why? Is it from prior habits limiting our abilities today, or are we expanding our perception and creativity, our flexibility and adaptability, and finding that we can handle and ameliorate and better manage our thinking and ourselves in our moments as they come into play? This is the essence of mindful meditation and of anything and everything, right? One's thinking. How are we structured? What is the management? What is the objectives? What is the organization of thinking? It is not just about sitting in a cave to reach a level of awareness If you do that and that's all you do, what have you done? Not much of anything, really. Because you can do that in your own living room, or on a hike, or in one's office, just as easily if one puts one's mind to it. Every day, it's a goal one wants to attain in our practice. And we accomplish this by self-improving ourselves. How can I get closer to this possibility, this capability, this goal that we're talking about? It's not in just being calm. It's not just about being perceptive. It's about also having virtues. The virtues help us act as modifiers, enhancers, lesseners of what we're thinking about, doing. For instance, speak about the habit of smoking. If one is desirous of stopping smoking and stops, I'm going to stop. And so they have now initiated this practice for a few days. And they're feeling pretty good, because they're accomplishing what they've set out as a goal. And the most important part of this conversation begins now. And they have a yearning, an inkling for a cigarette, because it's a habit they have, and the nicotine and whatever the results. And they leave this thought of positivity towards the act of smoking in their mind. You see what I'm saying? When we can just as easily say to ourselves, in reflection of that initial yearning, I don't want to smoke. It's not good for your lips. It's not good for your tongue. It's not good for your mouth. It's not good for your throat. It's not good for your voice box. It's not good for your windpipe. It's not good for your upper or lower lungs lobes. It gives me smoker's breath. My fingers. What? Why would I want to smoke again? I have this idea of quitting because it's a detriment to my being, physical. And because of this, mental. There are other better ways to become calm. Concentrating on other items like our physicality, which we've discussed endlessly. And it is not to have that endless discussion with oneself as much as it is to remember and set oneself square upon one's foundation, to then rise looking ahead. There's a great difference between those two different methods of handling that moment's yearning, which is bound to occur, at least in the beginning. It is more than a desire to have something. What is one's level of satisfaction? Returning to this thought. Is it you want to mentally feel that you are moving in the right direction? And that's in quotes. Feel that you are moving in the right direction, and that's enough? So you can stop and go, maybe for your whole life? I'm successful. I've got this new goal of quitting cigarette smoking. And you're successful for 3 days, and then you fall back. But that's enough. This is your level of satisfaction has been given to you. And even though the pain of losing it is most likely very great, you still have gotten momentary good feeling. So one's level of satisfaction is very important. If you are more clearly stating and remembering why you have initiated this goal in the first place, and have a conversation with oneself, communicating with oneself, and just go over the concepts, the ideas, the reasons, and being forthright, being affirmative in one's direction. It can be negative towards something like what we've just said about the mouth, the lips. You see the difference? Because the difference is night and day. In one you find success, in the other you find failure. When people are losing or gaining weight, for instance, also, it's the same thing. I'm on a diet for 3 days and all of a sudden I'm thinking spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. But one is not thinking about why one has chosen these 3 days to eat less or eat more. One resolves one's intention into a momentary desire, a vestige of one's habits, of one's prior made rituals. You sit at the dining room table for 2 hours and talk and keep eating, or eating mindlessly. And the control and the desire and the goals are forgotten. It's just a conversation about managing one's consciousness. What are we thinking about when we say this? What does this mean? It means being positive. It means learning about what we are doing. Wish you would, if you have the time, make an opportunity here to just muse, thinking to oneself about what we've discussed, how this affects oneself, how we can learn from this on a day-by-day basis, getting better about what we're doing, how we're doing it, why we're doing it, the who is doing it, someone who needs help, someone who needs their own mind to be helpful, allowing, accepting, being receptive to one's own mind helping. I hope everyone has a fabulous day. The sun is back in Puerto Rico. It's been gone for 4 or 5 days. It's welcome back, especially after this span of time. The music continues for another minute. Enjoy. Ponder. Namaste.